everybody, what's going on? Snowy Minotaur here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about collaboration cosmetics once again. This is kind of a follow-up video to one which I made quite recently, and that was discussing on why certain collaboration cosmetics haven't returned. If you want to go check out that video, and just my overall little theories on why certain cosmetics have not returned, I would recommend go watching that video. But today, we're going to be talking about something else with collaboration cosmetics, because this has been brought up mostly for the past year, but it's definitely gone off the rails, I would say, since last month, and I'm here to talk about this here today. So, Fortnite Community. I'm gonna tell you this straight up here. This is a rant video because this is such a dumb take that I just can't believe people are having this mindset. When Fortnite does collaborations with different companies to do other promotions for other things, why is it that whenever something happens to that said brand that Fortnite does a collaboration with, you always have to jump to the conclusion and say that Fortnite cosmetics, that are collaboration cosmetics that they were part of, that brand that they partnered with, are going to become rare because of a controversy? You're like, what the hell? And yes, this is an actual thing that people are saying, and that is, anytime Fortnite does collaborations, if the collab that they are doing, like a collaboration with, goes into any form of controversies, people automatically jump to the conclusion saying that the cosmetics that they are associated with will become rare because of the situation. It is such a dumb take. I don't understand why people are even stating this entire thing and saying that, oh, because this happened, that means the skins are going to become extremely rare. Like, that's so embarrassing. So this actually kind of started with a little bit like a while ago, but I wanted to talk about two that have happened quite recently that kind of affect Fortnite in some way, shape, or form. So the first one I wanted to mention was back in November. This was with Balenciaga. If you did not know what happened with Balenciaga, essentially in November, they were doing like this holiday gifting campaign or whatever, and they had a child as a model in here, and they had a teddy bear that was dressed up in very obscure clothing. I'm not going to show the picture on screen, but you can pretty much look it up. It's pretty much everywhere on the internet, and a lot of people were pretty mad about this because essentially this was BDSM gear that was being promoted with a child model, which was really weird. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea to do that, but yeah, you will not believe this whatsoever, because I wouldn't be shocked if anyone was going to see this coming. People were automatically jumping to the conclusions in the Fortnite community stating that the Balenciaga cosmetics that were sold in the item shop are going to be rare and that they're never going to come back. It's really stupid that people are saying this. First of all, I gotta say this here. These cosmetics are never going to be rare because a lot of people really like these cosmetics, believe it or not. And also, these were in the shop 27 times. So even if they had the chance to become rare in quotations, they wouldn't really be that rare because so many people bought these skins. I know a lot of people who bought the skins because I still see the skins ran to this very day. And also, I actually own a few of the cosmetics. I actually own the emote and the pickaxe because I actually really like them. I was really excited for these cosmetics to return, but I guess they're never gonna come back according to the Fortnite community. But here's the thing, this wasn't the only controversy that came out, because a few months later, another really big one happened, and that had to do with Rick and Morty. I'm not going to get into full details on what happened because it's pretty disgusting that this even happened. Like, I'll just try to keep this as short as possible here. So, Justin Roiland, who was one of the co-creators of Rick and Morty, actually got into some serious allegations of domestic violence. That's essentially all I'm going to say there because it is absolutely disgusting and absolutely horrible that he did this. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fortnite community we're talking about. The ones who take rarity so goddamn seriously, and they decided to say that the Rick and Morty cosmetics are never gonna come back because of the controversy. First of all, Mecha Morty, 64 days in the item shop. It's never going to be rare. None of the cosmetics from this set, or even any of the cosmetics from the Rick and Morty set, or lines of cosmetics, will never be rare. They were in the shop almost 60 times for Mr. Meeseeks and the summer skin. Like, those two were almost in the shop almost 60 days when Mecha Morty was in the shop 64 times. they are never gonna be rare, even if they never came back after this, which I wouldn't blame Epic for these two controversies. Like, if they were to just not associate themselves with these two brands, I would not blame them for that, if that's the case, in which where they're gonna be going with that. But again, we don't know this information. Only Epic knows this information. This is only speculation here. The people who take rarity so seriously in this game, they literally are now going as far as going after collaboration cosmetics when it comes to some form of controversies. We saw this happen with the freaking, like, with a few cosmetics that happened not too long ago. Back in 2021, people are saying the Travis Scott set was never going to come back. It still hasn't come back, by the way, which, by the way, I'm just going to straight up tell you, the skin had nothing to do with the freaking goddamn controversy that happened back in 2021 at Astroworld. Yes, that was a terrible thing that happened, but the skin that was sold in 2020 had nothing to do with that fucking controversy. Okay? Very freaking simple, people. I swear, the people who take rarity so seriously in this game, just like, they have such a weird mindset. It's weird, in my opinion. I don't know why people take this stuff so seriously, because they're freaking cosmetics in a video game that are meant to be sold. It's so weird. It's such a weird mindset. It really is. And also, for anybody who's gonna wonder this, I wouldn't even consider the Travis Scott skin rare. I wouldn't, because so many people bought these cosmetics when they were out. Yes, they were lasting over 1,000 days ago. Yes, they were in the shop 6 times. But again, so many people bought this. So I would honestly say the ones which are technically not really that rare is the Travis Scott skin, his back bling obviously that's associated with him, and the headbanger emote. That's not a rare emote. I would actually consider it kind of on the same lines as the Black Widow emote, the Widow's Pirouette emote, in that same aspect, because they're both technically rare. In terms of availability and how many people have it, a lot of people have both these emotes. And guess what? There was also people saying that when Will Smith basically one-punched man frickin' Chris Rock in the face at the Oscars, the Mike Lowry skin was going to become rare. And somebody said that on Twitter. I'm not going to say who it is, but they had such a dumb take, and he got absolutely destroyed on Twitter because of that. Because here's the thing, the Mike Lowry skin is not actually Will Smith. It is a character that he played from Bad Boys. It is a copyrighted character. So, like, I'm pretty sure it's Lionsgate that owns the rights to Bad Boys, if I'm not mistaken. So, or like the distributing rights to, you know, the characters and other things like that. So they'd have to go through Lionsgate. Just because it looks like Will Smith, as it technically is Will Smith, but obviously, as I just said, it's a character that he played in a movie, that automatically means that it's associated with the Will Smith slap incident that happened in 2022. That makes no sense. Overall, this freaking stupid take is so embarrassing. My head hurts. I need ibuprofen. I think a lot of you need ibuprofen after this video. But anyways, what do you all think of this controversy? Or this take in general? I would love to know down below. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did happen to enjoy it, consider subscribing to the channel, turn notification bell so we don't miss any more videos from me as I do upload weekly. Drop a like on the video if you did happen to enjoy this video. And also, I do have a Twitter that's @SnowMarathon on Twitter if you want to go follow me. Thank you all so much for watching. I love every single one of you. And don't forget, people, it's always good to take chances. Peace out, everyone.